evening, Terry. This is Alex, and I'm doing another video. Try to do it as quickly as I can to stay under the time limit for uploading to YouTube. Um, Basically, this is all data of the Lotto as of 8/3/17. That's when I copied the data. I exported it from Vantage Gold. Okay, 1,657 drawings. Okay, this goes all the way up. If I go up, I can go to the beginning of the game. This is a drawing since hit chart. Okay, draw number, date, day. These are the numbers. Okay, red is the same as the drawing since hit chart. Um, skip 10, skip 8. Okay, so this is basically a drawing since hit chart. Okay, so this has to do with last digits. This is also has to do with last digits. This is low and high, and these are zones. This is also a drawing since hit chart. It doesn't have the days. It just shows a 1 when the number scores. So here's 23. This is 1, and then 8 drawings later, hit again. Alright, so basically what I do is I have Z1 here. This is zone 1, meaning 1 through 13. Z2 is zone 2, meaning 14 through 26. Z3 is 27 through 39. Alright, I highlight 1 through 13 is blue here. 14 to 26 is yellow here. And the green is 27 through 39. Okay, so anything over 39, 40 and above is this black here. Alright, so here, this is 1 through 39, 4 numbers from 1 through 39, 5 numbers through 1 through 39, 5 numbers through 1 through 39. Okay, as you see, there were the 2 from 1 to 13. These are the numbers. 3, 8, 29, 30, 31. Alright, so now what I did is I filtered here, looking for the minimum 5 numbers, okay, and as well 6 numbers. So after filtering, right, I copy the data here into another blank chart, and this is here. These are the filtered skips, right? Using the drawing numbers, I create this skip chart here, right? These two columns here are basically exactly the same. I just copied this and then pasted it here, right? And then I pasted it again, and then I reorganize it into this chart here, which is a 4B numeric, but it's read from top to bottom. So after making this this chart, I formatted skips greater than 9 as this blue here, representing the cold skips. Skips 1 through 3 with this rose. Skips of 4, this hot pink. Skips of 5 and 6 as this purple. And skip 7 through 9 as this yellow. Alright, so I took this chart after I made it and I put it in a new worksheet, which is here, 1 through 39 skip chart alone. Alright, so this is the chart here. It's basically read from top to bottom, right? So it starts here, 0, and you read down here. This is the streak, alright? This particular streak had a lot of hits, okay? It had here 113 hits, right? So there was a 113 hit streak or game streak of numbers minimum 5 from 1 to 39. Alright, now the count of hit streaks here, I put it here. It's actually 112 because it didn't have a long skip. So this streak, you read it down, and then after you get to another long skip, you put it here. So it was a skip of 11, and then the streak begins again. This particular streak only had 14 hits. Alright, simple count function. and this is the cold period 1 before the streak began again. So here you can see the cold periods, they're all 1, meaning that the streaks just continue and continue and continue pretty much. It's a hot pattern. These are the cold period lengths, so so you keep reading it like this. After the 11, you read the streak down. When the streak ends, see after this 1, skip of 1 was a skip of 12. So you come back to the top, and then you read down again, so the streak begins. And this streak went down, 139 hits in the streak, alright, and then when the streak ended, it went to skip 14. This streak only had 5 hits, okay, very short streak, right, when you compare it to this one of 139. So the streak of 5 hits, so it was 14, 1, 1, 2, 0 before you had a skip of 10. Alright, and then the 10 was the next cold period, streak goes down, and then 13 to the right, and then down when the streak ends to the right, up here to the right. So then 11, and then down to the right. It's 10 and down, and then 10 and down. So after this skip of 0, a skip of 11, and you go down again. So this particular streak only had 7 hits, another short streak. This one is 39, which is the one that we're currently in. Alright, so if you go down here, this is basically where we are, skip 2. I'm going to take this out. This was from the last video, which was too long. But so it's read down, 500333042. This is about where we are, okay, in the streak. So, you're hoping the streak will continue. Could be, another 20 hits, could be another 100 hits, you never know. Now, this graph here is hits times cold periods times cold period length. Alright, so basically it's this information here where the hit streaks here, this 112 is represented by this bar, 112, this blue bar. So these are the length of the streaks. Okay, here you had a couple of small streaks here, the 14, 5, 13, and the 7. Alright, these are the cold periods. Only one cold period. These are these little bars here. So basically one cold period and the streak continued. And these are the cold period lengths. These little yellow bars, okay. This was 11 games, 12 games, 14 games. So basically these 3 bars are read like this. You had a cold period length of 12. It was only one cold period. Alright, and then the streak was 139 hits. So basically this data is the entire history of the game. The 4B in the advantage goal goes from left to right, and you can only see maybe the last 50 hits, right, for any particular number, but this has the entire history of the game. I believe it's, let's see, how many hits is it? About 481 hits or something like that. Actually, it's more. I gotta go one more down, one more over. Anyways, the entire history of the game, it's 521 hits in this streak. Alright, you can zoom out, of course, to see the entire history here, and zoom in for you, because I'm sure your eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So this chart here is also in this separate tab. So basically these are the 4 tabs for all the data. Alright, this is the filtered. I took the filtered, I put the skip chart here alone, and this graph here is here. And I'm at 9:38. I think the maximum I can do for a video is 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop it here, and let me know your feedback and if this makes any sense. So this is the chart, and that's about it. So happy number hunting and good luck.